Hi everyone, it's me, Shay. So, for me, school is just right around the corner. It's actually 1 week from today. And if you're not back yet in school, you're probably going to be really soon, just like me. In my previous video, I showed you what was in my bag, and I briefly touched on my planner. In this video, I'm going to show you my planner, the one I chose, and I'm just going to go through how I organized that. Maybe just give you some tips or some ideas to how to organize your own planner, or if you haven't gotten a planner yet, maybe the one that I got will work for you as well. All right, so let's just dive right into it. Brief little warning here. I love my planner. I'm obsessed with my planner, so I might go off on tangents, but I'm going to try to keep this video short. Try. I chose the Bloom Daily Planner, and I have to say, after weeks of looking for the right planner, this is the one. We're very happy together. Engagement picture. Anyways, so it had everything that I was looking for. I wasn't being too picky with what I was looking for. I basically just wanted a monthly view and a weekly view. And this has that. And I wanted tabs for every single month, because ease of access is very important to me. They come in a bunch of cute designs. I chose the white and gold stripes. For some reason, I've been on a gold kick lately, so I was like, yeah, gold. That'll work. That's cute. And then I've been on a stripe kick as well. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go with it. So this kind of fit everything that I was, that I like lately. I don't know. The border here is just washi tape, and it doesn't... The reason why I have washi tape on the border of my planner and it looks special is because it arrived to me in the corner of the cover here was split in two. Like it was coming apart already. It was dirty and there was a few rungs that were bent out of shape. The rungs I can easily just fix myself. The cover is dirty, whatever. I mean, I can deal with a dirty cover. It's going to get dirty anyways during the year. But it coming apart was a real issue for me. It's made of heavy cardstock. So, I mean, it's durable. So I don't know what the seller was doing to it before, but yeah, that's how I received it. So what I just did was I just used my washi tape and I just reinforced the entire border in the front, and I did it as well on the back, just in case that happens again. I've never heard of this problem happening with other Bloom planners, because I did check YouTube, online reviews, and everything, and nobody said anything about that. So I think it was just a bad transaction with the seller, which really bummed me out, but not enough to not use my planner. Hello, it has everything I'm looking for. So you open it right away, and there's a 2015 calendar, and it has a thing here where you can share your information. I'm not going to show you my information. I don't know you like that. But down here, it also has Bloom Daily Planner information, where you can find them on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. So that's really nice. I'm a fan of the planner, so I do follow them on Facebook and Instagram. I should really follow them on Pinterest. I'm on there all the time. If you turn the page, it has a goals for the year section, which, as you can see, mine is blank because I suck at making goals. Every time I make a goal and I tell people about it, I'm like, yeah, this is my goal. I always don't do it. So I'm keeping my goals to myself this year. See how that works for me. Then it has a list of holidays. And it has a place where you can write down your schedule, your school schedule. This is mine. As you can see, Wednesdays and Mondays are pretty packed. So there's my class schedule for the fall semester. It's nice. It has where you can put your professor's name and the room number. So if you lose it, somebody could find you. Don't lose it because you might have a stalker. But it doesn't have 4 of them. It only has 3 of them. So if you're planning on taking summer classes and winter classes in addition to fall and spring, you might have a problem. Otherwise, what I would do is if I were taking fall and summer classes, if I were taking winter and summer classes, I would split one of these in half. So I don't know, usually people only take a few classes during the summer and winter anyways, so I would just maybe split one of these in half or write it down on a piece of paper and then just kind of like clip it or staple it in. Because yeah, there is only 3. So next we have the notes section. I have my color chart in here, adorned with washi tape, just to give it that extra, there's something here. Yeah, as you can tell, I have my pens up here. I am color coding everything in my planner. So I assigned each class that I'm taking this fall semester a color, and then I have one for work, one for writing, and then one for just everyday stuff like birthdays and doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So that's where my color chart is. And it gives you a good section of notes to do. Then it has these little to-do pages, things to do pages, which is really nice. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it has like these little squares here, so you can make a list and check it off. They don't have a lot of these pages. They have, I think, 3 of those pages. So what I plan on doing is I plan on using them more towards finals for when things get super crazy, because I don't know if you saw on my schedule, all of my classes are on the same day. So I know things are going to get crazy near the end of the semester with tests and everything and papers being due on the same day for different classes. So I plan on using the things to do section papers for that time. They have a lot of lines here, so I'll probably use this the entire month leading up to finals, when things get super crazy, and just jotting down like what I need to do and then like the date next to it so I know, and then I can check it off, like go grocery shopping or, laundry or whatever, just simple things like that that are probably going to slip my mind. Then after the things to do pages, there is an address and numbers pages. There's actually 3 of them. I lied, there's 2 of them. So what you can do is you can use it for if you're working in groups, if there's like a study group, or if you're working on a group project, get their information, write it down here. What I'm using it for is not that. I actually put all of my professors down. I put my advisor down. And for their address, I just put their office number. And it's nice because it has a place for their email as well as in their phone. Now I have these little stickers here because, like I said, I'm color coding everything in my planner. So that includes stickers as well. I'll get to that later. I color coded the sticker with the color I use for their class, color pen I use for their class. So I have math is red because red's my power color and math is my worst subject. So I need to feel powerful for math class. So I chose my power color red to write all my math things in. And so my math professor has a red sticker next to her name. And just to keep me on track, because things can get a little, if I'm rushing to find her information, all I have to do is look for red. So yeah, so this is my fall professor list, and then I plan on in the spring doing that here. If I work in a study group or a group project or anything like that, if I need to get somebody's information, I'm just going to use the notes section Doesn't go straight into the August monthly view. It has the last week of July. I didn't get this till mid-August though, so I didn't even use that. So I have been using it for August. Wanted to get into the habit of using it every day, writing everything down, so I really commit to using this throughout the semester. And so far it has worked great. I just started doing this where I look at it every Sunday night and I write everything down in the weekly view that needs to go down in that week. I'll explain that better in a minute. So this is the monthly view. This is August. As I said, I've been using it. So what's nice is every month they have right here monthly goals. So I have get all textbooks for school. That didn't happen. Long story. And then finish outlining Methane Skies and start rewriting it, which I half did. I didn't start rewriting it yet. I need to get on that. But I've been Pinteresting instead. But anyways, so that's nice that it has monthly goals there. It has a month before and a month after view, so you can see that, which comes in handy at the end of the month when you're trying to plan things out. As you can see, the spaces are pretty big. I've scribbled things out and moved things around, so that's cool. And as you can tell, I have been color coding it. Doctor's appointments in blue, work in black, and then my writing in pink. That's all I've been having so far, so I've only had to use those 3 colors. But it's already like working for me, seeing, just glancing and looking at the colors, and it's just one more thing that is easier for me. If you're a visual person, definitely use different colors in your planner. After the monthly view, it goes into a weekly view on 2 pages. I'm going to get to a week where I actually have stuff going on. Okay, this is a good example. So as you can see, it has a lot of space to write. And I did cross things off and I moved things around, and it has plenty of space to do that. I mean, if you're a super perfectionist and you like to keep your planner neat, that's fine. Life is messy, so I really don't care if my planner is messy as well. As long as I can read it and I know what's going on that day, fine by me. So going back to what I was saying before about Sunday nights. Initially, I write everything down on the monthly view. As soon as I know about it, I write it down. A good example is work. I usually get my work schedule a week in advance. No, 2 weeks in advance. So I know my work before I pretty much know everything else. So what I'll do is I'll just write it down on the monthly view. Actually, I think September will be a better example for this. All right, here's September. So the first week of September, I work 2 days up here. So I write that down in the monthly view. On Sunday nights, the Sunday before the week starts, or actually, I guess technically Sunday is the beginning of the week, even though I work retail, so for me, Sunday is the end of the week, but whatever. Sunday is the beginning of the week, technically. So Sunday nights, I sit down with my planner, I open it up, and I look at my monthly view for the coming week. I just worry about the coming week. I don't worry about anything else. So it says here, car payment due, and then it has my work schedule. So this Sunday night, I will sit down, I will turn it to my weekly view, and I will write down on those days where I see they're not in here yet, when I have to work and that my car payment is due. So I make sure that I either pay that beforehand, I'll schedule it in beforehand, or I will make time that day. This helps me because instead of just sitting down and looking at what's coming up that week, writing it down again kind of cements it more in my head. The more you write something, the more you'll remember it. So my theory is if I write it the Sunday before and I take just a look at just that week coming up, it's easier to deal with instead of looking at the entire month and being like, oh my God, I have so much planned. I need to do so many things. Just take it week by week. It's going to help. I did use washi tape to block out certain days, which I will go over here. This is a better example. For Thanksgiving break, I just put washi tape over the entire section of days that is break, and we don't have classes on those days. So I blocked that off. That's what that. So yeah, that's that. I also, if you can, look on your school's website and see if they have a list of days where things start, or like a list of important days. That's where I found out when my Thanksgiving break is going to be. That's when I found out when spring break is going to be, so I could schedule that in ahead of time before classes even start. It also tells me when spring registration is going to start, so I definitely wrote that down so I can be on my computer at midnight refreshing so I can get those classes that I want and need. At the end of the book, I probably should have taken all these out. They have a pocket. As you can see, I'm utilizing the pocket. And this is the 2016 calendar back here. So the stickers. I didn't explain that yet. This is how I'm doing this. The stickers obviously correspond to the color of pens that I have. Like I said earlier, everything is color coded. So when I'm having a math test, sticker goes in the monthly view. As soon as I get my syllabi, I am going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb with my planner in hand next to me, and I'm going to mark every single significant test or quiz. Anything that's on the syllabus is getting, just tests and quizzes, those are what the stickers are going to be for. Like assignments and everything like that's just going to be written in. But like tests definitely are going to get a sticker. That tells me, without me writing it down, that you need to study in the week before then, and you need to really psych yourself up to take a test, especially in math class. But yeah, and then in the weekly view, I'm just going to write down the test, that I have a test in the class, and then that maybe bullet point a few things that I know I'm going to have to go over. And then I just keep my pens on the back of my planner, which is nice. Like I said, it's thick cardstock, so, and I've been using it for nearly a month now, and it's holding up great. So they're just Papermate pens, and they have steel backs, so to hold them on there. So yeah, that's my Bloom Daily Planner. That's how I'm planning on using it. That's how I'm planning on staying organized this coming year. I really like that it has a monthly goals, because like I said, I don't like to set goals, but taking it month by month and just focusing on that month really is great for me. I'm definitely going to use it again for next academic year. Despite my little hiccup with receiving it from Amazon, I'll just get it from a different seller this time. So definitely love my Bloom Daily Planner. It's the best. And if you have any tips whatsoever on how you organize your planner, write them down below and let me know, because what works for you might work for me too. What I'm doing might work for you. I don't know. So just let me know if anything helped you out, or if you have any tips yourself on how you stay organized. As you can tell, I'm super excited to go back to school and get my education on. So yeah, good luck this year, you guys, if you're going back to school. I hope you have a kick-ass semester, and that's that. And I will see you guys later. Bye. So that's my pimple. I hate it. I covered up with makeup and everything, and it's still there. If I could wear my hair like this, I would. Why isn't this fashionable? Hey guys, what's up? Wanna go for pizza?